Hey, it's your girl, your soul awaits, also known as the spiritual mermaid. My name is Anissa. And thank you for coming back to the podcast, y'all. Welcome back. Today is December 6th, okay? December 6th, 2023. I have an astrology transit, an astrology update for you all that I would like to talk about. We're going to talk about Scorpio being in the sign of Venus, okay, or Venus being in the sign of Scorpio, okay. We do have Mercury retrograde period approaching. Mercury retrograde happens on 12/13, so we're in the pre-shadow period right now, so please bear with me if you hear me stumbling over my words or blah, 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 doing stuff like that. It's just Mercury retrograde, y'all. You know the vibes. First and foremost, before we dive into the deep, I would like to express much gratitude to all of my listeners, all of my supporters. I appreciate you all greatly. I am affirming that your year has been blissful. It has been very productive. It has been very enlightening. It has been very teaching, okay? Remember that we do not grow when we're comfortable. We actually grow when we're uncomfortable. So if this year was filled with a lot of uncomfortableness, guess what? Your ass is growing. Okay. So again, I appreciate you all. I just wanted to express the utmost gratitude for you all. It truly means more than you know. I value you all. Again, my listeners, those who, send support, those of you who send donations or you would like to start sending donations, all of that is very much appreciated. This is my business. I do not work for the system. I work for myself. So I greatly appreciate you all being here and giving my podcast a stream, okay? If you are not already, please be sure to tap in with your girl on the other platforms such as TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram, okay? I have a lot of content that I put out there as well, you all, okay? There are more. What do I want to say? I'll just say this. Great things coming for you all, okay? I have a lot of great things coming for you all. And I believe I said that on the last topic, but seriously though, seriously, y'all. So without further ado, again, let's go ahead and dive into the deep. If you're somebody that's interested in readings, all of that one-on-ones, okay, if you are interested in getting my root chakra healing ebook that is available, okay, all of that information is on my direct social media platforms, okay? You can see it there. You can see it through my booking link, okay? But again, let's go ahead and dive into the deep. I know you're tired of hearing that. You're ready to hear this Venus and Scorpio transit. So let's dive into the deep, okay? So, of course, Venus moved into the sign of Scorpio on December 4th, okay? Starting off the week on Moon Day. Moon Day is Monday, okay? Now, Scorpio is a water sign, okay? Scorpio is a water sign. Venus is the realm or the planet, right? Or the astrological body, okay? Whatever name you like to call her. She is the realm of love. She is the realm of wealth. She is the realm of your possessions, okay? And I say wealth, I mean it more in the soul of money because she does rule the sign of Taurus, and Taurus is the sign that rules money, that second house, your possessions, okay? Now, Venus being in Scorpio, now we're still feeling a little bit of that Venus and Librian energy. Okay, that energy is still waning, having us focus a bit on our partnerships, our relationships, right? Different contracts, okay? Really focusing on your peace, okay? That is still a theme. Focus on your fashions, okay? That's still a theme. The arts, okay? That is still highly a theme right now. But with Venus being in Scorpio, the shift in the energy will become more intense. Okay, because we have to remember that Scorpio is a very intense sign. It is a very mystical sign, very mysterious sign, okay? It can come off as a dark sign to an extent, okay? Especially when it comes to their emotions, though. Remember that Scorpios are ruled by both Mars and Pluto. So this Venusian and Scorpio energy, even though Venus is in Scorpio, this is given a very much so Martian and Plutonian energy, okay? Pluto is still in Capricorn in retrograde because he went into Aquarius and then swung back into Capricorn, okay? Will he be going direct in the month of January? Now, Mars is in Sagittarius right along with the Sun in Sagittarius, okay? And we also have a new moon in Sagittarius coming up as well, okay? I'm offering a special on my new moon readings for only $22.22, okay? Now, Venus being in Scorpio, I want you guys to be very mindful of your emotions. Okay, remember your emotions is energy in motion, but truly be very mindful of your emotions. Pay attention to your feelings. Okay, pay attention to when you find yourself feeling things intensely and when you find yourself just kind of just floating and going with the water. Right, you're just flowing like water. Okay. Because Scorpio is a sign that likes to hold on, right? Scorpio is the sign of also of control, manipulation, and possessiveness. Okay, so Scorpios has a high tendency to hold on to things that they really need to let go of. Okay, I said this a lot during my during Scorpio season. I said this a lot, okay, because that's just the truth on what it is. A lot of times Scorpios are forced to have to let go of certain things because were not listening to the signs or paying attention or trusting themselves or whatever the case may be. Again, though, Scorpio is a fixed sign. Fixed signs have to go through things a couple of times in order for them to really fully get it and to learn. Okay, that's just what that energy truly is. The fixed signs are the signs of Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. So you guys will definitely be feeling this Venus and Scorpio transit the most, okay? Especially if you're somebody that have heavy fixed sign placements in your chart in fixed degrees. Nonetheless, it does not matter if you only have one fixed placement, okay? That placement, that degree will still be affected by this Venus and Scorpio transit, okay? Transit means that the planet, the astrological body, is moving across, okay? Think about a transit station, right? That everybody's moving, motion, okay? So that's what that energy is. Now, there will be a craving for more deeper feelings, right? Commitment. Again, as I stated, Scorpio is a sign that feels things very intensely. They like the intense emotions. They like for you to get very deep in your emotions. Again, Scorpios are ruled by both Mars and Pluto. Pluto goes down to the depths, okay? He goes all the way down get real deep. Okay, so that's what Scorpios crave. They actually really, really, really love that tickles their fancy. Okay, if you can be deep like that. And I mean, some people don't like for things to go that deep. However, I feel if we're all honest with ourselves, who would not want somebody that truly loves them as deeply as they love their own self? You know what I'm saying? But hey, we're not in the conversation talking about love and relationships right now. We are in a sense, but we're not. So, control issues in the love department and just control issues as it relates to your money, okay, or other people's money, right? Like your shared resources, taxes, and debt, things of that nature, okay? There could be some control issues or some problems coming up in those departments, okay? Just because Scorpio does rule the eighth house, the eighth house is the house of shared resources, okay, or other people's money. So this will be your debt, your taxes, and your loans, okay, shared resources, okay. Now, Venus, again, is the realm of love, beauty, art, glamour, fashions, the materialistic things, darling, okay? That is Venusian energy. Scorpio is mysteries, occult, okay? The darkness, transmutation, regeneration, rebirth, life, death, alchemy, okay? That is Scorpio energy. So if you apply those two, you can clearly see what the theme in Venus and Scorpio will be, right? Again, a lot of intense sensual feelings, especially as it relates to sex, okay? You may be having some great sex during this transit. I kid you not. The next 4 weeks of your life, if you can get it in, baby, get it in. And it's going to be great, okay? I kid you not. It will be fantastico because Venus is in that sign of Scorpio. Scorpio rules the eighth house. The eighth house is the house of sex. Now, you do need to be mindful, though, of the people that you are allowing yourself to intertwine with, okay? Because Scorpio does also rule the genitals and very susceptible and prone to different STDs and STIs, okay? So just be mindful of that. Be very, very mindful of that, okay? Don't be going and just laying down with just anybody and everything and you ain't being safe, okay? If you don't trust that person or whatever the case may be, hey, you take it as it resonates. But please, just be very, very mindful of that. Again, though, this is a great time to get some good boom boom in, okay? If you're getting your boom boom on, your boom boom will be bang banging. Okay? okay? Because it just will. I kid you not, it just will, okay? Intense feelings, emotions, water sign energy. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. You could find yourself holding on to some things, okay, that you may be knowing that you need to let go of or release, okay? But you're still holding on to them. This is going to be coming up for you while this Venus and Scorpio transit is happening, okay? So please just trust the process and let go. Remember that when one thing ends, another thing begins, and vice versa. Scorpio is the 8th sign of the zodiac. That number 8, that infinity symbol, is forever ongoing. And it does not matter where you start at a point in that infinity symbol or in the number 8, you will always come back around to that same point, okay? So that's what the number 8 is really teaching you about. That's what the energy of Scorpio is teaching you about. That's what Scorpio season was all just about, okay? We had Mars in Scorpio, Mercury in Scorpio. That's what all those transits was for, okay? It's teaching you to let go, release, okay? And know that everything's going to be okay when you let go and release, okay? Because you're letting go for something to end so something new can come in for you, okay? Ashe, ashe, ashe. Ashe means and so it is, if you did not know that. Now, you could be spicing things up a little bit in the love department as well, okay? You could find yourself, tapping into some things that you always wanted to do, right? Your kinks, okay? Your desires, right? Your fantasies, okay? Things of that nature. Now, you could also find yourself wearing a lot more black, okay? Or being attracted to the color black a lot more, okay? You could also find yourself just seeing a lot more people wearing black. It's the Scorpio transit. It's the Venus and Scorpio transit. Again, Venus also is that realm of fashion, okay? So that is definitely that energy. Black is something that many people in the spiritual community will wear as a form of protection, okay? So there's that, okay? Now, tarot and divination will definitely be a very high theme right now. Of course, tarot and divination is a high theme anyway, because we're in this year 2023, and there's been so many changes. 2020 was the energy of number 7, which is about spirituality, spiritual growth, spiritual ascension, okay? The spiritual path, the spiritual journey. Now, being that we're in Scorpio season and Scorpio rules the occult, okay, esoteric knowledge, okay, these things are a theme, tapping more into them, okay, doing your research, being like your own little private investigator, okay. I'm hearing the Pink Panther song. Dun, 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 dun. Actually, that's not Pink Panther, that's Inspector Gadget. But clearly that's a channel message for somebody. So maybe somebody is watching Pink Panther or has been watching the Pink Panther. Maybe you have on pink. Maybe you have on a pink. Maybe you actually have a Pink Panther in your house, like a little toy, a stuffed animal or so. Maybe this was your favorite show growing up. Please let me know that though, because that is very interesting how that came out. But I was really hearing the song Inspector Gadget. Okay, so that is the energy right now, especially as we're in Sagittarius season, okay? There is this strong energy of everybody just longing and searching for the truth, going on an adventure to really search for the truth within yourself, okay? Really finding yourself is what's coming out, okay? Now, the love department is definitely going to be going through bits of a transformation, okay, while Venus is in Scorpio, because again, Scorpio is that sign of transformation. So if you could be seeing a lot of 8s, this is definitely about Scorpio energy. This is about abundance. This is about transformation, rebirth, death, endings and new beginnings and endings that are happening for you, okay? Again, I want you guys to just really pay attention to your emotions though, okay? I need you to really pay attention to your emotions during this transit, okay? And you can go back to this same time around last year, okay, and kind of think about it. I think Venus was in Scorpio last year, though. I want to say maybe around, because what I've noticed with these astrological transits, you guys, is that they kind of just push over like a week or so, or a few days or so. So, I would say revisit around the same time, revisit around like the end of November, around last year, okay? End of November, early December, and see, what were your feels like, or that whole month of November about. Just to see what were your feels like, what were you going through, what changes did you go through in the love department, etc., because all of this is happening for a reason, okay? In certain patterns, they actually will repeat themselves because it's a loop or it's a cycle, or there's something that you may need to learn from that situation, okay? The way you can move forward and get the growth that you are meant to receive from this, okay? So, of course, check your birth chart placements, check your solar return charts to see where this Venus and Scorpio transit is going to be happening for you, okay? The way you know how this is going to play out in your life, the way you're aware of it, the way you can move accordingly, okay? The way when these things are happening, you can say, oh, I know what that is, okay? Some tips that I would definitely recommend during this Venus and Scorpio transit, okay, is some sacral chakra yoga practices, okay, different meditations, okay, sacral chakra affirmations, okay. I would highly recommend that you're just staying in touch with your sacral chakra, making sure that energy is balanced, okay, which I'm just saying balance, especially if you're somebody that's not getting your intimacy on right now. And you want to, okay, the sacral chakra affirmations and yogas and meditations will help you out greatly, okay? It will help you out greatly. Eating fruits and vegetables and things that are orange, okay, that is also a way to help keep that chakra open and keep it swirling, keep it balanced, okay? Again, tapping more into esoteric knowledge and the occult knowledge, okay? Going through some sort of transformation as it relates to your love department, the things that you possess, okay? Or the things that you may share between you and someone else, okay? These things will be going through a transformation. There is a lot of sons of abundance, prosperity, okay? Wealth that will be coming in for many of you all, okay? Lots of, if money has been delayed, especially with Mercury being in Capricorn now, this is Mercury Day that I'm recording this, okay? And Mercury's actually getting ready to go retrograde. So yeah, it's a fun old time the way we're ending off this month of December and getting ready to swing over into the month of January, fully being in the Capricorn Aquarius season, okay? Again, if you're somebody that would like to know more about your birth chart, if you want to be able to read your birth chart, if you want to know what these transits have in store for you, okay, go ahead and connect with your girl and book with me, okay? I offer quite a few different services, and if you're actually in Texas, you're in luck because I offer mobile massage therapy as well. I am a licensed massage therapist in the state of Texas, so go ahead and get you some good old relaxing and energy healing from your girl, your solar waves, also known as the Spiritual Mermaid. My name is Anissa. I appreciate y'all for rocking out here with your girl, and until next time, sending y'all much love, light, peace, balance, and unity.